Sturgeon. I'm one of the co-authors on this new pocketbook, Management and Leadership. I wrote this book with my advisor and good friend Alex Steikovich at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. Our goal in writing this book was to leave our students with the key nuggets from our class, Management and Leadership in the MBA program here at Wisconsin. So we made it literally pocket size so they can take it with them and keep it in their desk at work or in their pocket when they're going to an important meeting. So I just want to walk through the table of contents with you and give you a brief introduction to the book. So we start by differentiating management from leadership, and within management, how we set aside strategic management from that more general management. Then we move into part 2 of the book, which we call transactional management. And in transactional management, we first talk about how our organization's competing, and we give you a bit of the context on the traditional sources of how organizations try to get a competitive advantage. Then we introduce the reader to a model of self-regulation. Self-regulation, or control theory, basically explains how inputs get compared to goals, how this creates a discrepancy, and how feedback can be used to close the discrepancy. So the first component of the self-regulation model is goals. So in the book we go through what goal-setting theory is and how goals should be set in order to be effective. Then we look at reinforcement. So if we set a goal for our employees of 10, how do we reinforce, commonly called reward, them for getting 10? So in the book you'll see we cover positive reinforcement, negative reinforcement, extinction, or punishment. But let's say you have an employee that has the ability and has the motivation to get the task done. What if they don't believe they can do it? Will the process be effective? So we talk about boundary conditions in order for goals to be effective. Specifically, we introduce the reader to the concept of self-efficacy and core competence. And we talk about how these are similar but different and how they affect goal pursuit in motivation. So that sort of concludes our section on transactional management. Then we move into what has been called transformational leadership. So instead of compelling effort to sort of a level of preset specifications, transformational leaders inspire their people to go above and beyond preset goals. So we describe what transformational leaders are and how these leaders behave. Specifically, there's 4 sets of behaviors that we call the 4 I's. So we cover idealized influence, inspirational motivation or vision, intellectual stimulation, and individualized consideration. Then we conclude by sort of leaving the reader with some key takeaways. Now what's different about this book is it's not just content and writing on paper, but we made it engaging. We used photos, we used color, we used stories, we talk about Moses, we talk about God and Joshua, we talk about Adams and Jefferson. So we try to bring in history with philosophy, with religion, to really make the content approachable so that it sticks for the reader. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you decide to purchase our pocketbook.